Everybody, welcome to FightNet Radio, where Lee's burning every bridge there is out there. All right.
You're a nobody punk ass weekend disc jockey working on Sundays.
Hi, this is Mia, the Knockout St. John. You're listening to FightNet Radio, and there's no way I would ever touch Lee.
I'll take your best shot. I'll take your best shot. I'll take your best shot. Here comes the...
Hola, soy Julio César Chávez.
And lights out, baby. Lights out all day.
This is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to FightNet Radio.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a 1-hour television spectacular.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We gon' know. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got friends all over the world, man.
Who gives a shit with Whitey? He's a piece of crap.
With a tear in my eye.
This is the most aggressive and comprehensive effort to confront a foreign virus in modern history.
It's going to go away without a vaccine.
The United States are best in deaths per 100,000 people.
Now I got Andrew back, and you missed out on me singing Let's Go Crazy by Prince from Purple Rain. See, I had to get Andrew back in the game. He just wasn't himself. Did not me singing Let's Go Crazy get you right back in the game, Andrew?
Very good, Lee. Very good.
Oh, no, let's go. You were shocked I knew all the lyrics, didn't you?
Yes, I was.
Things don't lie. The world you're living in. Take a look around. At least you got your friends. Come on, lady, for a friendly word. She picked up the phone. She dropped it on the floor, and all I heard was, ah, ah. All I heard. Now we're gonna let the elevator break us down. Oh, no, let's go. Let's go crazy.
Are you a karaoke guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, I think he is
Really?
because I've seen his living room. Yeah.
Totally question, is. Andrew.
So I think Christina would like to party with you. Yep.
I know that in my lifetime, a party with Christina. Look, I want to get remarried just on the concept of partying with your wife. Okay. The only reason I want to get remarried again, one, I'm sure it would be based on love. Okay. I'm working on that.
I'm sure.
Hey, at least you used the L word. That's good. That's a good start.
No. You know this about me, Andrew. I fall in love every 5.5 minutes. So that's kind of a real thing. But secondly, I so want to party with your wife. Like, she's the one I want to be at the bar with doing tequila shots and then going, karaoke? What? You waited this long?
Yep. Yes, that's probably what would happen.
You'd already be asleep with the kids. I'm going to be honest. Hi, everyone. Welcome to FightNet Radio. My name is Lee Honish. I am I guess I'm the tour guide of this motley-ass crew. Andrew Lapache, he's a writer. Miguel Antonio Barragan is a content creator. Follow him at FightFiendMigs on both YouTube and Instagram. We'll start with Andrew. Andrew, give me my COVID update.
Oh, there's nothing happening over here. I'm back to work, Lee, so I don't get too much action at the house anymore.
Life is normal?
Yeah, life's starting to become normal again. Even traffic was back today. It took me about an hour and a half to get home from the city. So it is coming back.
And Miguel, how is life to you in sunny Las Vegas? For those of you who don't know, Andrew's in the Bay Area, Miguel's in Las Vegas, and I am still kicking it somewhere on a beach, sipping something strong.
Don't tell them where exactly. Vegas isn't too bad.
Land's End, and then everyone hate me.
We're already there. We don't have to Google it to hate you, man. Vegas is good. I mean, it's pretty simple. I don't feel like everyone's really following the instructions and the rules and shit. I do go to the store at least once every other week, and no one's wearing fucking masks. No one's standing 6 feet. I wear my mask, of course. I live with my folks. I don't want to bring anything home. I realize the mask only prevents me from spreading it and not really catching it, but fuck it. Anyway, but yeah, as far as I can tell, everyone is doing the same shit. There's already restaurants, there's like sushi restaurants opening up already. So it seems like everyone's pretty rushed to try to get back to normal.
I don't care. COVID's over. All right, accept it.
Yeah, it just disappears.
I mean, I literally 2 minutes before we started this show, I went out and looked at the beach, and thankfully, and sadly, let's use both words, thankfully and sadly, there are half-naked women spread out all over the beach, half-naked, sunning themselves. Thankfully and sadly, all at the same time. But I want to share this with you guys. I know that you guys, we're all kind of wrapped up in each other's lives. I was recently caught in something.
Oh shit! Here we go. Confession. Taxi cab confession time.
Andrew,
Lee,
don't hate me.
how many drinks have you had before this show?
I just started. Actually, I had a 3-hour nap. I'm going to be honest.
All right. Continue.
Andrew, I was caught in the middle of a railroad track. It's going to get weird. I looked around, and I knew there was no help from you. My mind was racing, and it was really scary for me. And I thought, what can I do? And I knew there was no help from either of the two of you.
Shit.
And then there was this sound of the drums beating in my heart, the thunder of guns.
I'm going to say he's
apart. I got to be honest.
Is this a riddle? Is this like a backwards riddle?
It's kind of a thing for Sam Navajero, who, luckily for you, I'm going to be honest, Miguel.
Yeah.
If Sam wasn't on your side, you wouldn't be talking to him.
Oh, jeez. Damn.
Sam's already finishing
you, Sam.
the next
Shout out to
words
Sam.
that are coming out of my mouth. I knew you two wouldn't get where I was going with this, but that was my little Australian moment. And I'm going to finish it right now. You've been thunderstruck.
Oh, AC/DC. Damn, I should have known.
Yeah, you.
Shit. That's some Arturo Gatti shit right there. Damn it.
That was for Sam. And your guys who listen to the show are going, why the fuck are you putting over Sam? Because your show is better because of Sam. All the dude does is listen to it. Andrew knows this, right? All he does is listen to it, review it, and correct it. Does he not, Andrew?
Yeah.
Has the show not gotten better because of Sam Navajero, our international correspondent in Australia?
Yes, it has. Thank you, Sam. Thank you for making the show better.
And by the way, Miguel, at this moment, the reason you have more people watching your shit because you had shitty people you work with before, Sam Navajero. I don't want to break it to you.
Sure. Hey, no, you break it to me. You tell me the truth, son.
And by the way, you've been thunderstruck.
Oh, yeah, I feel thunderstruck.
By the way, I've never read those lyrics before. I was walking home from the market earlier, and I'm like, yeah, that would be cool. Do you think the guys would get it? No, they're never going to get it. I just did Purple Rain, and you two fucking morons didn't get it either. Hey, welcome to Fight Net Radio. Yes.
I was close.
You weren't even in the goddamn ballpark, dude. You fuck. Don't make me...
Same decade.
Listen, you weren't even close. Did you know I promoted Prince's first concert in 1977? No, you didn't, did you? Fuck you. Apparently, Bob promotes all. Let's get started, shall we? The WBC says it will rank Mike Tyson. Oh my God, you're so goddamn corrupt. It's great.
This is 3 weeks of the Tyson
when I saw this story, it was going to happen, right? You knew this. The fact that there's a picture of Suleiman and Tyson together already ruins the story. We're going to make him champion Emiratis. No question in my mind.
No.
Mike Tyson will be ranked by the WBC in boxing competitively. It is part of his comeback plan, says the governor's Mauricio Suleiman. Tyson has sparked excitement and no little consternation. Who wrote this? What's the name of the dick? Dom Farrell. He's a prick. Tyson has sparked excitement and no little consternation through a succession of social media videos that show him going through wow, motherfucker. Wait, hold on. Don Farrell, could you use more words in one paragraph? I mean, seriously. Tyson has sparked excitement. Great sentence. And no little consternation. All right, you're getting a little out of control of consternation. Through a succession of social media videos. Okay, succession of social media videos is literally a tongue twister. Video showing him going through explosive. I don't know if I'd use the word explosive.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd use that either.
I mean, for a 53-year-old, yeah.
The heavyweight champion declared, "I'm back." Dude, this is a heavy sentence.
And
I gotta be honest.
He really didn't declare he's back. He wanted to do an exhibition fight, you guys. I don't know why we're taking this into 3 weeks.
Dude, he's the heavyweight champion based on what I've read.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was an exhibition fight gone terribly wrong. No, I don't want to see Mike Tyson fight in a 12-round fight. No, I don't want to see him ranked by the... He's 50-fucking-3. And if anyone watched his newest video, the one he sent, I guess, to like Japan or Asia, I shouldn't even say. I said, you seen that one where he's doing a little shoe shine in the left hooks? He looks slow as fuck. Like that's the first time.
Is it when he's like shirtless? Is it the one where he's shirtless?
Shirtless, yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it's like, all right, Mike, you are 53. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know, the pad work was cool. The sound of the hit
Does he
and
have
everything.
the soft man boobies? I haven't really.
No, he's still very ripped. He's got a body, but he's slow. He's pushing his punches. Nah, man, it's not there. It's not fucking there.
Andrew, I got a question. Do you have dad boobies?
Yeah, I guess you could say yeah.
That's hilarious. You know what? Nobody knows, Andrew. Let me give you the correct answer because I'll do it right now. Andrew, unlike you, I'm a ripped hard body, ready to go at 185. You know why? It's radio. Nobody can motherfucking see me.
Very nice.
Dude, I'm ready to take on...
My Facebook is public.
In my comeback. Okay? You know why? Because we're doing radio. That's the secret.
Anyways, yeah, I'm over Mike Tyson. He's not fucking coming back and fighting Deontay Wilder. Please, people, stop. The Shannon Briggs was a great idea for 3 rounds or whatever, a little tournament, but this is getting out of hand. I want to stop talking about Tyson. You guys all know how this is going to end. Him on the ground.
Not good. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about you, Miguel Antonio Bergan?
I mean, I'm not on board. They say that the last thing that a fighter loses is his power. So I'm sure he's still going to have that power, and he's going to have a puncher's chance. But I don't really want to see him in deep waters. I don't want to see him in the 7th or 8th round, tired as fuck, about to get his ass handed to him. Like, we want to keep. We've already seen that, by the way. We've seen him, smashed and on the canvas. So let's not see that again. Let's try to, preserve the image of Tyson as much as we possibly can. Let's leave it at these 3-round exhibitions or charities or whatever it is. But let's not go beyond that. I mean, come on. No one wants to see his ass get hurt. Come on now.
Miguel, do you have daddy boobies?
Ah, shit. I knew you were going to ask me that. Regretfully, I do, but it's probably because, I haven't been doing anything. I just got back into jiu-jitsu back in like February, and then this shit happened. So I was only doing it for a month before I was losing my man boobs. But I mean, I am a solid like A cup at this point, so I kind of...
Dude, it's radio. Try again. I gave you a heads up before we started.
Ah, shit. I should have read it.
Miguel, you didn't want me to go down by myself, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
I was gonna read Hearts on Fire lyrics and just enjoy the moment, but you two are such morons. You went with the real answers. Jesus. I'm so disappointed in you both. Moving forward, I'm here to come in and out. What?
What?
Look, I don't need the rest.
We're all here to come in and out, Ryan.
No, I don't need to read the rest. Look, I don't even want to know what the story is. Ryan Garcia is such a moron. He's already planning his retirement, and he's never fought anyone. I love this story so much. It's so stupid on so many levels. I don't even know what to say. I really don't want to hear the actual story and know that Ryan Garcia made quotes about his retirement. All right, first of all, Andrew, has Ryan Garcia fought anyone in the top 10
he hasn't fought Dick. He's not even an Olympian. He's not even an Olympian.
Right? Is this not the best story ever?
Oh, fucking
dude, actually, I guarantee he went on a podcast or did something stupid and went, yeah, I'm already thinking about my career after boxing. What? Bro, you haven't... All right, let's see. I don't know.
He already got 1 foot out.
Okay, let's see what he did. I don't know if I'll wind up having a long career. I was telling anybody I'm here to come out in and out. I'm quick with it.
Ooh,
26, I'm beating everyone, and when I beat everybody, well, you haven't, bro. Hold on, I'm stuck at this sentence. At 26, I'm beating everyone. Hold on, I'm gonna start right here. Andrew, can you wait without looking it up? Andrew,
No, he hasn't. No,
Miguel,
he hasn't.
Miguel, you can't look it up. Can either of you name anyone this dude has beaten yet?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, cool.
I'm trying to think of his last opponent. I'm sure I remember his name. But
he was mad at. Then he knocked him out in 1 round.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the guys who got arrested the day of the weigh-in and didn't even make it to the fight.
I rest my case. And when I beat everybody, which you haven't, they're going to want me to come back. I said I'm leaving at 26. How can you leave at 26? Idiot. Nobody believes me, but I'm going to do it, said Ryan Garcia on Stars and Champions Impact Network. Oh, fucking Dan Rayfield. Tell your boss he's a dick. All right?
Oh, Dan Rayfield's network. You know, I seen him post. He was asking the fans for questions. He had 2 questions and 6 likes. And I was like, damn. I guess to Ryan Garcia, and they didn't help him any.
Wait, we can do that right now because clearly, I mean, it's after the fact, Andrew. First question for Ryan Garcia. Who have you beaten exactly?
Well, I mean, they got him in a real good
have?
fight at the end of the year. He's going to be taking on Jorge Linares, hopefully. That's going to be a huge fight for this kid.
Seriously? I'm pretty sure that I can train you and get you into Jose Linares shape. I mean, I'm not trying to put down Linares.
No, he's a little bit better than that, bro. Matter of fact, Linares is going to be a favorite going into this fight. Technically better, throws better combinations at this point. Ryan's faster, might have more power. He's got youth, but Jorge Linares is not a pushover. Dropped Lomachenko 2 fights ago late in that fight with the right hand.
And has gone 12 rounds countless times, and Ryan has yet to go 12 rounds once.
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a fight. It's really the fight that separates Garcia, like he says he is, from the rest of the pack. The Lopez and
right after the fight, Andrew. I mean, literally.
Yeah. As long as he beats him like decisively. If he gets some shitty ass decision, I'm still not going to buy into the story.
Yeah, you're right. You got to watch the fight. A close decision going Ryan's way, I'm not going to be too mad about, as long as he puts in a good effort. Anything, that shouldn't, you're talking a straight robbery. No, I don't want to see that. A close fight that they give him a round or 2 to win it. Hey, he's still in there with one of the best fighters. You got to give him respect for going in with Linares this young. Out of all of them, well, Lopez was going to face Lomachenko. They still have that on the card. So these two, Lopez and Garcia, they're really setting the bar high on the other ones if they go through with these 2 fights.
Yeah, I agree.
Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame pushes back the 2020 inductees to 2021. All right, I guess. Did anyone care? Does anyone follow this besides?
Does anyone ever care? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because Andrew and I desperately want to be part of the Boxing Hall of Fame. Desperately.
No.
Shout out to anyone in the Boxing Hall of Fame. Andrew Lapachan.
I've never said that. No.
Really?
Nope.
Fight Net Radio should not be inducted?
Nope.
You don't think we had that kind of needle-moving moment over the last decade?
No. Come on, Lee. Stop it.
All right, let's see who they inducted for their non-boxers. All right, first of all, the boxers. Fernando Vargas. Wrong. Jeez, You're fucking putting criminals in now? I mean, I'm just going to be... Who's Clarence Adams? Who's Clarence Adams? I'll go to you.
Oh, he owns a gym here. Bones. Yeah, Bones Adams.
White guy.
And he's a trainer. Yeah, bald guy. Yeah, I know who he is.
Really? That's what you got? Yeah, he's got a gym.
He's a white guy.
And a bald white guy.
White pride. Andre, son of God Ward. I thought he would have been in already, Andrew. Swear to God. Why does this guy not get any love? Literally after winning the
you have to be retired for 5 years, Lee, and I think this is his first year being eligible. So he is going in on the first ballot.
James Lights Out Tony. Does James deserve to be in? I don't want to break it to anybody, but he did lose to Roy Jones. I mean, if you guys forgot, go watch the video. It's kind of bad.
He was flat-footed as shit. Yeah.
He loses to Jones. He brings his career back really with the Jirov fight. That Jirov, that's a classic fight. Anyone who hasn't seen it. Then he goes to heavyweight and pulls off, something that's only been done like 3 times or 4 times in boxing history. That's probably what got him in was following Roy to the heavyweight division.
Miguel Cotto. Everyone agree on Miguel Cotto? Does he deserve to be in?
I say so, yeah. I mean, it's like another Puerto Rican to add to the list of great Puerto Rican fighters. I'm down with that.
A mercy call for a goddamn Puerto Rican.
I'm going to tell you, Lee, boxing has never been hard to get in on the Hall of Fame.
We're not in yet.
Boxing, you take enough beatings and you get into the Hall of Fame. This is not like baseball. This is not like football at all.
Andrew, you've been a co-host for literally 13 years.
I don't care. I'm not trying to.
Do you feel like you've taken a beating?
No, I haven't.
Really?
And so, but yeah, a lot of these fighters, you're going to see a lot of guys that you're like, wow, really? They're not great, but I don't know. It's not that hard to get into
the next one on the list. No shit in my life. Mark Too Sharp Johnson. Really? Are you just running out of people to put in? Anyone? Yeah, exactly. My answer. There you go. I lose. I thought Azuma Nelson would have been in. I would have thought.
Yeah,
Julian
I thought
Jackson.
he would already have been in. That's kind of weird that Azuma's not in.
Julian Jackson, Azuma Nelson, Danny Lopez, and Jose Luis Castillo are in the next batch. This is the weirdest pile to me. Legit. Okay? Jackson should be in because, well, let's be honest, he's still on a respirator, near as I can tell. Is he not? Is he healthy walking around?
I remember him being sick to begin with. What's his deal?
Julian
Jackson. Wasn't he brain dead and on a respirator?
No, that was Gerald McLennan.
Okay.
Oh, McLennan, that's right. He did fight Julian Jackson.
Yes.
Azuma Nelson, Danny Lopez, Jose Luis Castillo. Okay, let's just go with the easy one in the pile. Castillo's just now getting in? Legit? Really? This is why this whole thing sucks. All right, let's see who made the non-list. Jose Suleiman. Andrew, does Suleiman Sr. deserve to be in the Hall of Fame?
I don't fucking care. Lee, I just told you they let anyone in, so
Wait,
I don't really put a lot on
Did you see this name right here? Lorenzo Fertitta.
Lorenzo Fertitta? Oh, wait, wasn't he like part of the athletic commission or something, right? Yeah.
Let's do a big question mark here. Lorenzo Fertitta? Question mark?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Miguel.
Well, I know he's one of the Fertittas who purchased the UFC back in 2000 or 2001. Owners of the Station casinos here in Las Vegas. So I'm familiar with who he is, and I think I mean he's synonymous with MMA now and the UFC because he did help you bring the UFC to what it is now. But I remember him being part of the athletic commission, something. So I don't know what position, but to the point where he's in the Hall of Fame, I don't know. I didn't realize he had that much of a fucking.
The supporting Jose and Lorenzo were saying, "Yay, go fix fights." You suck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Carlos Padilla. Who knew he had a life outside of boxing? Anyone know Sammy Macias?
Yes.
Question mark.
Sammy Macias. Shit.
Exactly my point. Why doesn't it say Fight Net Radio? I'm just going to go out on a limb.
The whole crew?
Well, Miguel, I'm going to be honest. You have not been approved for the Boxing Hall of Fame. Andrew and I, on the other hand, have spent a decade trying to make boxing fun. Moving forward.
That was a sad list. There's only really Andre Ward's the only.
Jose Suleiman is on the list. I can't get over this. I literally can't get over this. And you want to get crazier? I didn't scroll down. Devin Haney got Fighter of the Year. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Were we that limited in 2020 that Devin Haney got Fighter of the Year? Really? Who paid for that?
Yeah, I don't. But yeah,
Amateur of the
Lee,
year.
I thought that was
Raheem.
prospect of the year. I swear to God. I swear.
Who the hell is Rolando Romero?
Oh, I know. He trains with Floyd. Well, not with Floyd, but like at the Floyd gym. I've seen him several times actually at some fights.
Is Devin Haney not PBC?
No. He's Matchroom, right? Matchroom.
Okay. Rolando
Andy's training with Floyd, which pissed off Gervonta Davis.
Oh, beef.
This whole thing looks like let's put Floyd over because we got nothing to give to Floyd right now. Devin Haney is a Floyd guy. Rolando Ramirez.
Yeah. He's a Floyd guy too.
Floyd guy, right?
Yeah, young cat. Cool though. No.
I don't want to go out on a limb, but I'm not going to look up Raheem Gonzalez. But let's just say he's a Floyd guy.
Yeah.
So let's just keep giving it to Floyd, even though he's not around.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I've been working with people with no boxing experience. Well, good for you, Floyd. I don't even need to read the rest of the article. Floyd, all right, before I read the article, does anyone on the team believe Floyd is not going to fight?
No, not for 1 second. I don't believe that shit. He better believe he's coming back. Fuck yeah, he is.
Based on the amount of him saying, I'm not fighting, I'm just training, I want to be a coach.
Yeah. It's
my
not
dad
for the money.
died, my brother died, my uncle died. You know, Kobe
my baby mama died.
Everyone died. I don't want to fight because I can't get my head in the game. Andrew, am I wrong about this? He's played all that shit. Andrew Lapachet, right now,
I feel Floyd has played all of his cards right now, and there's nothing there. The money isn't there, Lee, what Floyd's demanding. So he's got to wait. He's got to wait it out. Either something happens in boxing for him, maybe a Terrence Crawford or maybe Pacquiao. Who's Pacquiao supposed to fight next?
Shit, I know this. It's a Bob guy. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, because Mikey, yeah, maybe it's Mikey Garcia.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Maybe, well, that's last we heard.
Because it seems like Danny Garcia is now going to be fighting Spence in the fall. That's what they're saying. Pay-per-view, Garcia, Spence. So that leaves Mikey hopefully getting Manny Pacquiao. Maybe if Manny beats Mikey Garcia, the guy becomes hot enough for Floyd to get a rematch. But without Pacquiao, there is no $100 million payday for Floyd. And I don't know if Floyd comes back for anything cheaper. His money doesn't demand that yet. See, 5 years down the line, I can't guarantee you that his money will guarantee he doesn't come back for a $20 million payday. He might come back for that down the line. Right now, he still wants his $100 million paydays, and I think that's why no one's biting. De La Hoya's not biting on him. Dazin ain't biting on him, and neither is the UFC. I mean, seriously, he asked for what, $500 million, I think, from Dana White?
$600 million, the last I read.
$600 million, yeah. So it's outrageous numbers that Floyd just can't get right now. And so, no, I don't see him fighting in the near future. Possibly 5 years down the line, he comes back, broke his shit, and it's going to be pathetic, but everyone will probably still watch.
And he'll be older, too. Like, how old is he now? 42 or something,
42,
is he?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 or 5 years down the line, he'll be damn near 50.
It'll be pathetic, but we'll watch it if they're paying him only, $20 million. I just think at 42, Floyd's not worth his $100 million. I'm going to tell you like this. I never believed any of Floyd's Showtime pay-per-view numbers on Showtime. I never did. Right, Lee? I think we went over that a lot of times on this show that they never really gave proof on Floyd Mayweather's numbers, not like HBO did. So, I don't think Floyd's worth it. I think that's why you've seen Dazin hasn't offered him any outrageous contract, and I think that's why Dana White hasn't offered him anything. He's just not worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Andrew, he's rising up back on the street. He did his time. He took his chances.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
He went the distance. Now he's back on his feet. Just a man and his will to survive.
Oh, it just clicked.
So many times it happened too fast.
Come on, dude. What is it? I don't care.
He
what
trades
is it?
His passion for glory.
It's Eye of the Tiger, guys. It's Eye of the Tiger.
Thank you. God damn it, you guys suck.
You suck. Your
I got it right. I don't know what you're talking about. I got it right.
I've got a reoccurring joke happening in the show, Andrew. That's my job. All right. At least I do my homework.
Ugh.
All right. Made me cough.
Oh no.
COVID.
Oh,
Let's
jeez.
COVID.
I'm brought to you by COVID.
It's on the screen, which means I don't get a Billy Joe Saunders report, which to me is the funniest goddamn thing ever. All right. I'm going to give my email. And by the way, go to Lee Honish at Yahoo. All right. I'm going to type it in. If you're watching the video, I didn't put it in correctly. All right. You think I'm going to pass on a Billy Joe Saunders article? Come on. What is the status of Billy Joe Saunders' boxing license? Who cares? This is the dude who gave a crack pipe to a hooker. Oh my God!
Who's asking this question? Who the hell is legitimately asking this question?
Who cares? He's my favorite fighter ever. Like literally, he is the biggest dickwad ever in the history of boxing.
He got busted on crack after the video comes out.
Oh my God, he's my favorite. All right, let's see what their quotes are. We are still waiting for Billy Joe and his people to return the documents. Oh my God, he doesn't have an active boxing license?
No, remember he fucking had the video of beating your wife.
Infected that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they already got past that.
No, they took his license away, suspended him.
Oh, come on, people. Look, from Fight Net Radio, reapprove Billy Joe Saunders. We already know he's going to fuck up, but I got to be honest. He's the most interesting thing in boxing. By the way, I don't think I've ever noticed that goddamn birthmark on his right cheek.
Hey, look at the size of that Eye of the Tiger Management.
Look at the fucking birthmark on that dish.
Well, that's not a birthmark. Isn't that just hair, like a patch of his beard?
No, that's a dude. I don't want to blow it up, but that's a birthmark.
But I've seen him beardless before. I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Tell me that's not a birthmark.
Yeah, that burgundy spot. That burgundy spot.
It could be a burn spot from the crack pipe. It could be.
Oh, could be. That seems logical.
When you miss a vein.
Crack pipe. Please, whoever's in charge in England or Europe, please reapprove Billy Joe Saunders because, let's be honest, he's really interesting. Really interesting. I need him hiring, hookers with crack. I mean, it's just so great. Next. All right, hold on. Let me not blow this up. What do we got next?
Oh, God.
Nope. All right. Pulev says he would not step aside. Who asked you?
I know,
Who's asking Pulev to step aside? I don't need the rest of this. I'd not step away for the Pulev Joshua Fury fight. First of all, I don't want to break it to Pulev. Nobody's asking him to step aside. I mean, the only reason we're having a Pulev discussion right now from 16 hours ago is the fact that nobody's talking about Pulev. I mean, seriously, I don't want to go full box wreck on Pulev, but is anyone talking about Pulev at all, Andrew?
No, he's very lucky to be in the position he is.
Was he even mentioned to get Tyson or Fury, for that matter? Either name, Tyson or Fury. Joshua, actually, anyone in the top 10. Actually, I have not heard Pulev's name mentioned fighting anyone in the top 10. Why is this douchewad trying to...
Well, he's Joshua's mandatory, and so he doesn't want to step aside. He wants his mandatory shot. And, credit him for that. He's not stepping aside, but it's not really his place to make that deal. They would step over him and make a deal with Bob Arum, and Bob Arum would tell him to step aside.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he has really much to say in that one.
Yeah,
I mean, outside of the Sushi Ravello situation, I mean, we're not talking about Pulev. I don't want to be a douchebag, since I'm the guy who saved his career.
No, but Lee, his fight was already scheduled.
What?
The fight with Joshua was already scheduled. I believe he got knocked out because of COVID, but they were already supposed to fight this year.
Right, June, right? I think June was the date.
Yeah, so he's just not gonna leave. He wants his shot, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, seriously, if they offer enough money, Bob will tell him to fucking hit the sideline. That's all there is to it.
Andrew, who saved Pulev's career?
No, I know we did, and all I asked for was a penny for every view we gave them.
Actually, I don't need a penny for every view. I want front row at the fight. I'm just being honest.
Oh, fuck that! I wanted a penny. That was.
Well, they can beat us. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
They got 4.5 million views. What did they get off Fighting Net Radio? Come on, now.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Way more than the video did on YouTube. I know that.
It's more than it did on any other social media platform. Fight Net Radio saved Pulev. And I still can't get Miguel approved as a regular co-host.
Yeah, that's when we're gonna know when we're Hall of Fame bound. Lee is probably
when we get a table.
Miguel gets press row. Miguel gets a seat at the table, not you and me.
Yeah,
my God,
I think maybe that's when you can start considering yourself eligible.
Hashtag MTK in the house. MTK Global aims to set the record straight on Daniel Kinahan's connection. I'm not reading that for the sake of reading it. I just haven't had an MTK report in forever. For those of you who don't know, MTK is involved in human trafficking of fighters to Oxnard, then selling them to either Oscar or Top Rank for basically green cards and papers. Currently, their current fighter that they're trying to do it for is a guy named Daniel Kinahan, or Kinahan. I'm bad with the names. But okay, so here's my question about MTK, because I'm the only one who seems to get this about this organization. Am I crazy, Andrew? Or is MTK literally like driving bodies to locations?
Yeah, you're crazy. I'm not. I can't.
You're not going to go out
driving bodies. They're definitely an out. I'll give them that. They're bringing a lot of fighters from Eastern Europe, yes, but not. Human traffickers. That's a little harshly.
Miguel,
I have dreams of being in the hall one day.
No, you don't. Get it over with. You're part of this show. There's no way it's going to happen.
I think just coming for your comments about 2 seconds ago.
If you're asking me what I think is going to happen first, the the boxing show, or Fight Net Radio, the boxing show, THA, is going to get in long before Fight Net Radio. Long before us. And here's why. I'm obsessed with MTK, whether or not they're human trafficking fighters. And by the way, when it's found out, and it's going to be on like a Dateline NBC episode, that MTK has been
that'll be awesome.
Fighters in. When that happens, everyone's going to go, "Oh, we knew it. Hey, fuck you. You didn't. You did. Okay? I did in the beginning. I'm going to be honest." Miguel, jump off. Come on, jump in the deep end of the pool.
I'm pretty sure they're smuggling people in the cushions of the seats. I totally I'm on board with that. That's how they do it. They have this carrot on the stick with the green cards. Yep, I believe it. And when the story comes out, you guys are gonna know.
Listen, you don't do that. I might have a working relationship with MTK. I've never offered an actual visa to a fighter in Oxnard ever. Maybe. Okay, maybe I did. All right, maybe. Is this a Senate debate? I don't know. I don't know.
Are you under oath, Bob?
Can you imagine Bob in front of the Senate on a hearing on this? Bob, have you been trying to exploit fighters from European countries just to bolster the record? No. Well, maybe. I don't. When do we get served soup?
Yeah, it's like define exploit, please.
Remember, what was it? Mosley De La Hoya 2, when he said, "I want this investigated," and then they raided Top Rank the next morning.
Hashtag MTK.
Feds raided Bob Arum.
Who even knew? Wait, first of all, who even knew that Daniel Kinahan was like a champion for the MTK? Like, I don't even need to read the article. Dude, when did you get the belts, and when were you the WBA champion? I like to think I keep up on this shit, but fuck, I don't even know your name, bro. Anyone? Know Daniel Kinahan?
No.
Kinahan.
No, not right offhand, no.
Right? WBA champion. Right? You should be ashamed of yourself. Which brings us to my favorite part of the show and the final part of the show, because Andrew has to go. literally in 30 minutes, and this part of the show is going to fuck everything up. And the reason we're all together on this show, it is time for the Fight Net Radio Top 10 pound for pound boxing list. You guys ready?
Ready.
Andrew?
Yes, I'm ready.
Did you have coffee, Andrew?
Yeah, I had coffee. It's gone.
Andrew, were you thunderstruck?
No.
All right. So we'll start off with World Boxing News, which got me all furred up about the boxing 10 pound for pound top 10. And we're going to start with their number 10. I'm going to show you guys all the number 10s based on everything I could pull up on World Boxing News Net, which I don't even think is a real website. I actually liked their number 10, which is Daniel Jacobs.
How do you like
what? Yeah, what has he done?
It doesn't matter. Nobody's fought in the last decade, dude.
No, fuck that.
I mean, I'm going to vote Azuma Nelson as my number 10 fighter, so you guys can pick whoever you want. But based on me still taking kickbacks from Don King, Azuma Nelson is still my number 10 pound for pound. All right.
You're taking off of Jose Suleiman's book.
By the way, Andrew, that's a great motherfucking joke
Yeah.
that only made one person who listens to this show laugh, and they're going, "Fuck, Lee, you're brilliant." Yeah, dude. Because if you don't know the top 10 pound for pound during the Azuma Nelson run, he was literally ranked number 10 for his entire run for some ridiculous reason. Number 10 at World Boxing News Net is Daniel Jacob. The number 10 on Complex is Gennady Golovkin. The number 10 on Business Insider is Josh Taylor. The number 10 on the way too corrupt ring.com is Manny Pacquiao. Forbes, who you guys think is real, likes Mikey Garcia. Hold on, I want to stop right here. Didn't Mikey lose his last fight?
No.
No, he beat Jesse Vargas.
Did he? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And wait, have they got everyone up? So it's number 10 is there, and BoxRec has Sean Porter as their number 10. Everyone's all over the place. So Andrew, just throw it together. Who's your number 10 pound for pound fighter? You got a lot of great names.
I'm gonna stick with Pacquiao.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna keep track of this. What about you, Miguel?
I'm okay with Danny. Well, I mean, with Mikey Garcia, a couple of pounds, a couple of weight divisions champion. I'll take that. He's good at number 10.
You should agree with Andrew. I'm trying to keep you on the show, Dick.
Shit, Manny Pacquiao. Fuck.
Wow, good job.
That's a great call, Miguel. I'm just kidding.
Christ.
Oh my God, that's so great. All right, I was gonna keep it on track on the screen. All right, so are we all in agreement that Andrew's right, Miguel? Nod your head.
I'm not in my head with my man boobs. Yes.
With your man boobs, as you should. Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right, number 9. All right, look, I'm not gonna look at the list, Andrew. Are you willing to go out number 9 on the list with Mikey Garcia at number 9?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you sure? I mean, I like Miguel, but he's replaceable. We can get Sam.
Shut up.
Expendable.
I mean, I don't want to break it to you, but yeah, kind of. I mean, truthfully. Let's see who everybody's got at number 9, because they're all over the place again, right? Number 9 on World Boxing, whatever. Gary Russell Jr.
Gary Russell?
What? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Daniel Jacobs and Gary, you can cut these guys. I'm done with them.
Number 9, one has Francisco.
Oh.
What?
He's a good one. I'm telling you, that dude's badass, man. He
is badass. I actually expected him to be further on the list. You know,
oh my God, 2 on one Francisco Estrada. Hold on, let's see what Rick says.
All right.
Arthur Butterbean.
Better beef.
Why? I mean, I get it. He's 15-0 with 15 KOs, but number 9, really? Jesus Christ, you might as well rank Zoo's kid. And what's Forbes got? Arthur Butterbean. So we have 2 Butterbean and 2 for Estrada. And what's pound for pound? Vasily Lomachenko. Actually, that's correct.
Vasily Lomachenko.
Kind of true, Andrew.
Wow. Number 9, huh?
All right, so I will start with
just above
Miguel
Sean
this
Porter.
time. I'm gonna start with Miguel this time. Number 9. Are you stuck on your Mikey Garcia?
I mean, I guess that means it moves him higher than 10. So yeah, I go with Danny. I mean, check. You're saying Mikey. Sorry, Mikey.
Well, no, we can make it Danny, but I'm really sure he's not in the 10.
No.
Andrew, who do you like at number 9?
Yes, I will stick with Mikey Garcia. With the win over Jesse, he's in a prime position to take on Manny.
All right, hold on. I got to write this all down. I mean, this has just officially gotten interesting. I'm stalling because I can't multitask. I got to be perfectly honest. I'm trying to type and... Okay, hold on. I need my notes. So, at number 10, I'm stalling.
Manny.
Stalling.
Oh.
Andrew, I got to type on my phone and keep notes. I still have another 20 minutes of this show.
By the way, there's no such thing as multitasking. It's just a bunch of half-ass tasks. That's what you're doing.
Really? If I was talking to you or you were trying to make this all happen at the same time, do you think you could pull it off?
Oh, no. That's my point. I mean, I would totally not do this and then move over to what it is I'm actually trying to do and then back and forth.
All right.
It's like balancing bowls.
Yeah. Number 9 is we agree on Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, we'll go in reverse order. Number 8 on Box Rec is Anthony Joshua. Wow. Sucks to be the lineal heavyweight champion at number 8. Forbes has Juan Francisco Estrada. I'm starting to lean towards the Estrada thing at number 8. Number 8 on this list is Estrada. Number 8 on Business Insider is Manny Pacquiao. Well, you're out of the list. Number 8 on Complex is Tyson Fury. Okay. And then number 8, Regis Progress.
These guys are stupid, man.
They're all over the place. All right, number 8. We need.
He just lost too.
All right, number 8. Actually, I like this whole Juan Francisco Estrada at number 8 thing.
Very good fighter, and he's really skilled. He reminds me a lot of Juan Manuel Marquez, a poor man's
Andrew?
Marquez.
I mean, they're all literally the size of a turd at his weight class. I mean, I'm trying not to be a dick about this, but I'm kind of with the whole mindset of super flyweights and super lightweights and super straw weights. Why do we got to keep making them pound for pound guys? You know why? Because you're the size of a fucking human turd. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm pretty sure that Estrada could knock my ass out as a human being. No doubt, nothing worse than an 80-pound guy knocking my shit out for no good reason. But the reality, really, I mean, there's no real competition at super flyweight. I mean, there's nothing there. We do this all the time. We did it with Nelson. We've done it with Carbajal. We've done it with all these guys who are micro flyweights. You're the midgets of boxing. I mean, that's the reality of the flyweight division. And I hate to sound like Teddy Atlas at this moment going, they're the size of my turds. I don't know why we're comparing these guys to actual boxers. I tend to agree. But, Andrew, make an argument for Estrada.
Lee's one of the best fighters technically. I can't convince you if you haven't watched him, but if you watch the guy, he's pretty badass, dude. Combinations, counter punching. He's got a win streak here late on in his career. I know he has 3 losses, but he's been winning here late. And I mean, I don't know what else to say. I believe at some point, I said it after his last fight, I think he's going to be the best fighter out of Mexico here soon. He has that potential because he is in a pretty active weight class too. There are some hitters down there that they're going to be able to match him up with. I think one of them is possibly even on this list. So there is a future here for the little guys.
Excuse me. Do you know the name Teofimo Lopez? Mr. Lapache, if I'm saying it correctly. Do you know the name Teofimo Lopez?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be the greatest fighter ever from Mexico.
Ooh, all right.
Honduras,
Honduras, Mexico. I've heard of that place.
Yeah, everything below the U.S. is Mexico to everybody.
To Bob Arum.
Yeah, there you go. To Bob.
He's got a Mexican name. Shut up. What is his name? Lopez, Ramirez. Who cares?
Has a Z in it.
I was only promoting white guys until 1930. All right, just get it square. All right, Miguel, you're kind of the tiebreaker. I'm okay with the Estrada thing, but I want your input. Before we move up, does Estrada need to be at number 8? Do we need to respect the super flyweight?
Yeah, absolutely respect the super flyweights. I'm a fan of lighter weight divisions in general, not just in boxing, but in MMA. They have killer cardio and they just fucking go for days. Just look at his fight with I can't pronounce his name, but the Thailand guy, Soren Visai, I think is how it was pronounced.
Visai, very good.
Yeah, like he was active as fuck from the jump. Like I'm a fan of Gallito big time. I think he does deserve a spot here. And to piggyback off of what Andrew said, yeah, I think later on in this list we're going to see another guy who is around that weight division, and I'm pretty sure like a super showdown between those two guys are going to be a pretty big deal.
Yep.
Okay, I turn it to Harold Letterman. How do you have it scored? Listen, Jim. Soren Visai versus Juan Francisco Estrada. I've got it scored 127-41. Listen, how do you not have this guy on your list? I don't know what fight you're watching, Jim, but to be perfectly honest, Juan Francisco Estrada deserves to be on the top 10 list, even though there are no super flyweights for him to fight. Back to you, Jim. All right. There. Have I done all the voices? Can I move? Wait. Yo, Andrew. What's up, bro? What's up? Why are you not talking about me, bro?
Is this Oscar?
What the fuck, bro? Why are you not talking about my super flyweights? There you go. All right. Now I've done all the voices. Can I move forward in the show? So we agree at number 8 that it's Estrada. Is everyone cool with Estrada at 8?
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Agreed. Number 7. Everyone's all over the place. I'm going to go with traditional boxing rankings. They've got Golovkin. ESPN has Fury. BoxRec has Manny Pacquiao. That's a non-conversation. Forbes at number 7 has Alexander Usyk. Really? Shouldn't he be number 1, period? Okay, can we have a sidebar right here about Usyk? You literally cleaned out the division. You literally beat everyone at cruiserweight. Your first fight at heavyweight you won, and literally nobody wants to fight you at heavyweight. Tell me I'm crazy that Alexander Usyk shouldn't be the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter at this moment. I'm waiting to hear an argument to the contrary. Andrew, am I crazy? Or
yeah, you're a little bit. Number 1 fighter, pound for pound?
Name a human who wants to fight Usyk at this moment.
No, it doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with it. He's in a heavyweight division that has some heavy hitters. He's not a heavy hitter in that division, Lee. He's got a great resume, but he's not Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury, and those are the cash cows. So that's why.
And he hasn't fought any of them yet, by the way. He hasn't fought any of those guys yet, too.
He can't get that fight. I'm not saying that
he can't get that fight because he's not a cash cow.
All right, I'm going to be honest, and I want you to get on board with this. MTK is secretly paying for us to do this show. All right. So let me try again. How do you feel about Alexander Usyk, Andrew?
He's very good. He's a good cruiserweight. There you go.
You're doing much better now, bro. Shouldn't he not be higher?
You know, I was going to have Gennady Golovkin, so I'll say yeah. I was going to say Golovkin seems at this point in Golovkin's career, if he's on the list, he should be floating at the bottom. So I would put him number 7. It might even flip-flop 7 and 8, but it doesn't matter. Or Alexander Usyk does belong a little bit higher. Yes, sir.
All right. I go to you, Miguel Antonio Barragan.
Yeah, I do think he belongs. I was kind of looking towards like the 6
one more time again about how this show stays on the air.
Shit. Yeah, he belongs higher on the list, for fuck's sake. He belongs higher on the list.
Who is our number 8?
Number 8. I thought we were on number 7 right now.
Yeah, we're on 7.
We're on 8.
What? We already said 8. We said we agreed on. We agreed on
I didn't put it down. 8 is Estrada. So 7. I'm gonna say this.
Oh no, wait a minute. Time. You said you wanted them higher. Are we putting them at 7 or are we putting them higher?
He's gonna be number 1 when I finish the list.
Anyways, he's better than Golovkin. So we got to. I say Golovkin would go next.
You like Triple G at 7?
Yeah, because he look at Triple G's not the same guy, man. But he's
totally fading. Yeah.
Yeah. Say you would have to say, yeah, man. This is where the list kind of gets all fucked up. But yeah.
All right. So all right, let's reconnect. All right, number 10 we have Manny Pacquiao and the Pactards. Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a episode of the
It does. I know it does. It sounds like Scooby-Doo.
Go for a walk outside.
Like a Scooby-Doo
now.
episode. It's Manny Pacquiao and the Pactards.
And the Pactards. Number 9, Mikey Garcia. Number 8, Juan Francisco Estrada. Number 7. All right, I'm flipping it to you, Miguel. And this is why you should be very thankful of Sam Navajero. It's your nerdy moment. All right. Triple G at number 7? Question mark.
Triple G at number 7! Exclamation point! As I adjust my pocket protector on my sunglasses or my seeing glasses.
Good job.
Yeah, I absolutely think he's fading. He isn't at the top anymore. Definitely not top 5. He's getting older. He didn't look very good against his. I can't think of his name right now, but the Sergey guy that he fought last, he didn't look good at all. He barely eked out a decision there. No, he's definitely falling from the list. I think his spot there is pretty good.
Which takes us to number 6. Number 6 on BoxRec is Terrence Crawford, which is just criminal.
Oh, what?
How's Terrence Crawford not number 1? Fuck Canelo Alvarez. Number 6 on ESPN is Alexander Usyk. Number 6 on traditional boxing ranking boards is Tyson Fury. Number 6 on the Boxing Writer Guild is Alexander Usyk. And number 6 on the Ring Magazine is Errol Spence. So you got 2 names that got multiple votes right here, but I want to talk about it. I really like Alexander here, right? He hasn't fought anyone in the heavyweight division, but to be perfectly honest, I'm going to make my hashtag MTK for life moment, and as a proud sponsor of the show, as well as New Amsterdam, the brand of vodka that will get you fucked up and plowed no matter what.
So you got rid of the Kirkland brand.
If you're gonna have a real talk about Alexander Usyk, I like number 6, Andrew. I like number 6
I like
a lot.
it too. Yes, sir.
He cleaned out a cruiserweight Super 6, moved up to the heavyweight division, and couldn't get a fight to save his life in the heavyweight division. Like, they're literally giving him everyone's leftovers.
Yeah. Are you waiting for me? I said 6. I like him at 6, bro.
Miguel?
Yes, I absolutely do. I think he can give people trouble. Well, you know what? But by the way, I mean, I think he's a bit of an exception because he was a cruiserweight. I'm not a fan of putting heavyweights on the pound for pound list at all. But I mean, he's an exception because he has fought a cruiserweight before. So I do think, he's got a strong spot there at number 6. Yeah, I'm good with that.
I don't want to break it to you. If we did an all-time pound for pound list, Klitschko's going to make my list. All right, so you better get on board.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to. He's not lying. Pound for pound wasn't for heavyweights.
I'm not a fan of putting them on the list at all.
All right, let's try it again.
Heavyweight.
Hashtag MTK supports this show. All right. If I'm going to say that the best pound for pound is a heavyweight, hashtag MTK guy Andrew.
All right.
Get on board or get out of the way. Yes. You can be replaced, Andrew.
I hear you. You're right. You're right.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if everyone secretly found out, oh my God, they are supported by the MTK? Yeah, right. We're never getting in the Boxing Hall of Fame. I don't want to break it to anybody. Number 5. Let's go through the list. The top 10 rankings at number 5 on The Ring is Alexander Usyk, but their number 6 was Errol Spence. I'm starting to see a trend. Number 5 is Errol Spence on the Boxing Writer Association of America, which none of us are. Number 5 on Transitional Boxing Ranking Board is Usyk, but their 6 is Fury, which makes no sense. I love Fury. He shouldn't be considered. I don't want to break it to him. ESPN has Errol Spence at number 5, and BoxRec has Deontay Wilder. Good job, guys. Good job. You're keeping it right in time.
Now, what a fucking dipshit.
So,
that makes me want to throw BoxRec's fucking ratings right out. I'll never look at them again.
I'm going to make my argument right here for Errol Spence Jr. at number 5. I mean,
Deontay Wilder pound. Do you guys know how stupid that sounds? Pound for pound.
Yeah, that sounds ridiculous. I'm telling you, that sounds as equally as ridiculous as putting heavyweights in general on the fucking.
Yeah. But I mean, at least, yeah, because you know what, Anthony Joshua isn't pound for pound either. Sorry. Did anyone see his last boxing match with that fat ass kid that he barely outboxed? No, and freaking Deontay Wilder can't even throw a decent combo.
Yeah.
That is a joke. Somebody wants fight tickets there. I don't know who wrote that for BoxRec, but they're definitely fucking blowing Al Heyman.
And away they go.
Yeah,
On the outside,
they want credentials.
Deontay Wilder. It's Deontay Wilder, Andrew Labouche, BoxRec, Deontay Wilder. They're coming around the first turn, coming around the corner on the final turn. It's Andrew Labouche.
And I'm telling you, does BoxRec, are they owned by Al Heyman? Because that's how Sean Porter made their list too. Sean Porter isn't pound. When was Sean Porter ever pound for pound anything?
Yeah.
The guy goes in there and throws haymakers. I love his fighting. Don't get me wrong. He's exciting as shit, but I don't take kids and go, hey, go watch this guy. I want you to fight like Sean Porter. No way. That BoxRec is getting paid off. Somebody in BoxRec is connected to the PBC, but whatever.
Andrew?
What?
Miguel, you guys are excited about this. I have the director of BoxRec on the phone.
Oh, this is going to be good. I want to hear this.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Clarissa, for fuck's sake.
And that's why Terrence Crawford dropped to 6.
It's the director of BoxRec. Hey!
You're not fooling anyone, Clarissa. Shit.
Have I done all the voices? Can I move forward in my life? We rarely do a top 10. I realize that once in a lifetime, I'm now stuck in the official position that I have to do all of my voices, even as badly as I do them, every single week. And most of them are really bad. And inserting them into a real situation, like trying to figure out the Fight Net Radio top 10 pound for pound. Fuck.
I mean, you guys do notice that some of these pound for pound, this is how watered down our media is right now. They didn't know the simple history behind the pound for pound ranking. Some of these lists have 3 to 4 heavyweights, right? Wilder, Fury.
Yeah, Fury. They're fucking crazy. Usyk. I mean,
4 of the top 10 are in one.
Okay, let's just go with the Boxing Writers Association of America. Okay, for those of you who don't get it, that is technically guys like us. In fact, former co-hosts of the show. Am I lying when I say former co-hosts of the show are a member of the BWA, Andrew?
No, I'm still a member of the BWA.
As is many people who've been on the show, have they not?
Yes, probably. I've told you to be a member. You won't do it.
I applied. They don't want me. Why are we having this discussion? They said no. I sent them tapes. They said no. Oh,
Lee, this is radio. You can lie.
Wrote back. No, wait. Seriously. All right. You want a side note?
No, I don't want a side note.
Back and they actually said, "Oh, you're Lee." No. All right. The BWA, which is kind of the end-all be-all in our industry, which gets you the better seats at the fight. They've got Fury, Usyk. I mean, I don't even know how you have Fury and Usyk. Where's Joshua? I mean, that's not fair to Joshua, for God's sakes.
Well, Usyk, I think, but wait a minute. Like Miguel said and you pointed to, they might be going off his cruiserweight run to get him there. Remember, what did he knock out? Tony Bellew in the heavyweights? That's not a pound for pound.
Who cares, dude?
No. In the wait a minute, Lee. In the cruiserweights, he won 3 titles in 3 different countries. He went to the champ's backyard and beat all of them. That's why he's on the list. It is not for his heavyweight run. So I think we got to really point that out. At heavyweights, he hasn't done shit.
But wasn't this discussion about Errol Spence at number 6 or number 5, to be God honest? I mean, do you like Spence or Crawford at number 5?
No, I'm going to go with Inoue.
Spence and Crawford. Wow, you want?
I'm gonna go with Inoue. Inoue does not have enough experience to be over Spence or any of these guys, but he is very good.
Say his first name. Come on, say it.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Naoe
Inoue.
Naoe
Inoue.
And I would like sushi with a side of tartar with that. Do you like sushi, Andrew? I've never even known that about you. Do you like sushi?
Something wrong. We so fucked.
We too low.
By the way, the only reason I know how to say Inoue, you want a crazy fact about the Hanish? My neighbor growing up on the right side of my house was the Inoues, and the neighbor on my left side of the house, they were named Inoue as well.
Nice.
I had Inoue on either side of me, followed by a Lopez and a Ramirez on either side of them growing up. Welcome to Montebello, everyone. I had two Inoues. That's not even a joke. We actually called them the new neighbors because they moved in after the other neighbors, but they were on the left and right side of the house I grew up on before I moved out at like 20. Yeah, I stayed in my house till I was 20. Was Inoue, for God's sakes. They were Inoues. Just sharing that. That's why I know how to say it. I'm just being perfectly honest. All right, so I'll go to you, Miguel, for a tiebreaker at number 5. Do you like Inoue? Do you like Crawford? Do you like Spence? What do you like?
I feel like Inoue is probably. Wait, we're talking about number 5 or number 6?
Number 5. And by the way, Andrew can fire you from the show. Wink, wink.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go with Inoue.
Good answer. Good answer, bro. Good answer.
Shooting from the hip here.
The best show ever. I don't know how you people listen to other podcasts at all or broadcasts. Nobody ever talks about inside sports of, yeah, you're going to get fired. I'm going to be perfectly honest. So I'm afraid of Andrew. So I'm voting Inoue completely. I've already got my guy on the list. I got Alexander Yuscon at number 6. So let's talk about number 4. Now get serious, all right? Number 4 on all the list, and this is where we got to talk about it. Is it going to be Crawford? BWA has Inoue, Spence, and Crawford bunched up. The Ring has Inoue, Crawford, Usyk bunched up. The Transitional Boxing Rankings Board, hashtag MTK, has Lomachenko, Crawford, Usyk. ESPN has Alvarez, Inoue, Spence, and BoxRec has Spence, Golovkin. I'm not even going to say Wilder out loud. It's just comical. All right.
Jeez.
So I'm going to throw a name out and see how you guys feel about it. I think Canelo Alvarez should be the next up.
Number 4, we're saying, right?
Yeah, number 4 is make an argument that Canelo shouldn't be at number 4 and that it should be a Spence or a Crawford or a Lomachenko. I mean, I realize how this plays out. It's going to be Alvarez, it's going to be Lomachenko, it's going to be Crawford, maybe even a Spence combination. But the question of those 4 people is, how do we play them out, right? Who is really number 4? And my answer to that is, has Canelo really done anything in the last couple of years other than take some padded fights? Oh, he fought Chavez Jr. and looked great. I don't want to break it to you. I can train Miguel here to fight Chavez Jr. and look great. I mean,
or at least shadow box.
Do you guys want to know what? As a side note, do you guys want to know what the voting one was? It Space? What do you think won? Space Pants, or do you think it was?
Safety dance.
Was it Space Pants or the safety dance? What do you think, Miguel? What won in the better Canelo Alvarez dance video party?
Canelo Alvarez. No, you mean Chavez Jr.
Chavez Jr. Was it Space Pants or was it safety dance?
I personally like the safety dance, so I'm going to have to go with that one. I hope that one won.
Andrew, was it Space Pants or safety dance?
Safety dance.
By the way, by only 23 votes. It really was. We literally did thousands. By the way, thank you to everybody who listens to the show or watches our videos. We literally had thousands of people watch the Chavez Jr. Safety Dance and Space Pants, which is my personal favorite. Safety Dance won by literally only 23 votes. They were almost neck and neck, actually. There you go. Side note. All right, number 4. So I'm going to start with you this time, Miguel, because according to Sam Navajero, I'm supposed to let you be nerdy at least once or twice during the show. And so shout out to Sam. I did an AC/DC quote, and now I'm going to go with full-on nerdy between Andrew and Miguel. Number 4, who do you want, Miguel?
All right. First off, thank you, Sam, for letting me shine, allowing me to shine here.
You wouldn't be. I mean, I'm going to be honest. You wouldn't be.
In the fine print.
Andrew knows I'm going to go with. I lean heavily on how the show is produced based on Sam Navajero, who is just literally a guy who does a podcast in Australia, who is taking the time to listen to our show, and actually every single time we create content, literally sends a complete update that both Andrew and I look at. Andrew doesn't say a word. I look at and go, yep, that's how the next show is going to be. Just saying it out loud. All right, you get number 4, big guy.
All right. So I'm going to go with Crawford on this one. One of the things that I take a look at when I think about these pound for pound things is fighters who have fought in multiple weight divisions and even won titles in multiple weight divisions, which he has. He's gotten, been the lineal champion of 140, and I want to say maybe even 135 as well. I'm going to say right now, Terrence Crawford on this one. This number, was it number 4? Is it
4? We're at 4. Yeah. Right. So you're going to drop. Are you going to keep Spence? Wait. Are we all in the same agreement that the top 4 is Spence, Crawford, Lomachenko, Alvarez? Are you in agree? Are we all in agreement on the top 4?
Yeah. I can go back and forth on Spence and Crawford, but I think I'm going to go with Crawford on this one.
Oh, I get that. I'm just trying to see if we're all going to argue out what position these 4 guys fall into. Which, by the way, if you look at the BWA, the transitional, ESPN, we're arguing who falls into what category. Everybody's except for BoxRec. Yeah, Gennady, he's top 4. Shut up. You're a dick. You have Deontay Wilder on your list.
They have Sean Porter top 10. I mean,
well, yeah, I get that. But, I mean, look, we all agree with The Ring, which is based on a bunch of writers that we all agree on, and the BWA are a bunch of writers we all agree on. As much as we shit on other writers in our... Okay, let me reframe. I'm going to be honest. I've been working on this, Andrew. As much as I shit on writers, as much as I do on the show because they steal our content, everyone kind of agrees, right? It's Spence, Crawford, Lomachenko, Alvarez, The Ring, Spence, Crawford. So that's what we're fighting for. So number 4 from Miguel is you're going to go with Crawford, correct?
I am indeed, yep.
Andrew, who's your number 4?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Spence, and that's from inactivity. Listen, the guy, he's top 4 right now, but he's fallen. He's fallen fast because of inactivity in this car accident. So I have Crawford ahead of him. But I'm not going to sit here and argue it. They're all top 4, but I would just have Spence under Crawford at this point.
Do you want to change your vote, Miguel, which will force me to vote?
Oh, Jesus fucking
No, Christ. I changed my vote. I have
it's Survivor. Look, this is like Survivor, dude. I know you guys don't believe this about our show.
Okay, I changed my vote then.
By the way, you guys, Andrew knows this. Miguel really hasn't experienced it yet. Is there not going to be a slew of top 10 lists from Wednesday to Sunday once we do this show?
Well, you're looking at a slew of them right now. When did all these
I get that, but you Andrew, am I joking for like the casual listeners? I mean, there are probably 5 people who are just civilians and your family members listening to the show. The rest of everyone who listens to this show are boxing writers who are literally writing down, that's a good point. MTK, hashtag MTK for life. They're human trafficking. Like, I keep joking about it week in and week out. And listen, you boxing writers, you really need to get a fucking life. I mean, seriously, you steal from us. Why don't you just quote us? We'd be cool with it if you went, per Fight Net Radio, Lee Hanish, Andrew Labouche, and Miguel Barragan actually said this is the top 10 pound for pound list. No, you dickheads are going to go and write a top 10 pound for pound list and fucking shit all over us. Am I wrong, Andrew? I'm getting a little bitter at this point.
Yeah, I gotta get off.
Seriously, we're not getting in the Hall of Fame. I mean, it's not.
No, we're not. Right. I was convinced of that years ago, Lee.
I'm pretty sure that my take on Billy Joe kind of eliminates us immediately. All right.
Oof.
So Andrew, you're dropping Crawford to go Spence at number 4?
Yeah.
So we've got Spence at number 4 from Andrew. We've got Spence at number 4 from Miguel. We agree?
No, I
Crawford's
have
number 4. Didn't you?
I don't
Crawford
have to
number
vote, is what you're saying.
No, we had Crawford. Well, I had Crawford at number 4.
Crawford is at 4, Lee. Crawford is at
Okay. I got it confused with Spence. So we're all saying, and we agree, Crawford is number 4. Well, then the argument then begins. Number 3 should be unanimous, right? You've got Spence at number 3.
Yeah.
No
Ain't
question,
no way
right?
Spence is getting any higher on my list, so I'm arguing 3.
Until he beats either one of those other guys that are coming up on the list, I guess, including Crawford. But no, yeah, right now there's where he stands, Spence. I mean,
yeah.
All right, so here's where we stand. The Fight Net Radio top 10 pound for pound. I know you guys are all hanging on pens and needles. Number 10 is Manny Pacquiao. Number 9 is Mikey Garcia, which just pains me to say his name in a pound for pound ranking. Number 8 is Juan Francisco Estrada. Number 7 is Triple G. Number 6 is Alexander Hughes, which makes me happy. Number 5 is Naoya Inoue. Yes, I had neighbors on both sides of my house named Inoue. You heard that correctly. Number 4 is Crawford. Number 3 is Spence. All right, so now the discussion begins. Lomachenko Alvarez. I'm going to make my argument this time. Lomachenko fucking lost, all right? He still hasn't eliminated. I get that Alvarez lost to Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
I'm going to
not
erase
Orlando
that.
Salido.
I'm going to erase that. But Lomachenko lost to nobody. You lost to nobody, bro, and you've only got what's he got? 14 fights. He's got 14 fights. This wasn't your 52nd fight. This was your fucking second or third fight, bro. You fucking shit the bed right at the beginning.
And not only that,
don't get me wrong, Vasily Lomachenko right now, when I watch him in the ring, and I've seen it live, and Andrew, I swear to you, you've got to see him live. It changes your life. Nobody is faster, more technical, and more dangerous than Vasily Lomachenko. He is amazing live. Watching him live is watching something that I've never seen in boxing ever.
Oh, stop.
It is a goddamn machine.
Oh, God.
Listen, get it right. He's the
I
best
think you're
lightweight
mistaking
ever.
Lomachenko for Manny Pacquiao, dude.
All right, I'm going to say this out loud, Andrew. Along with MTK, we're also sponsored by Top Rank Boxing and Bob Arum. So let me help you out. Lomachenko, yay. Alvarez, boo.
No, Alvarez is number 1. There's no one better than Alvarez right now in the game. Defense, offensively, head movement.
Actually, I would go with quality of opponents. If we're going to have a real
you didn't let me finish.
Yeah.
You didn't let me finish.
I'm with you. I'm
He's
putting you
from the
over.
old school.
Yeah.
He beat Golovkin twice, and then he beat the guy that everyone said beat Golovkin before him, and that's Daniel Jacobs.
I agree.
He goes up to fight Kovalev. He beats Kovalev. I mean,
dude, he went up to light heavyweight as
I told you, Lee. He was pound for pound a long time ago.
Ever, and the coolest thing ever. You went to light heavyweight and beat up people at light heavyweight. You're a fucking animal, bro.
I mean, he was at welterweight at one point in his career. He fought who was it?
Yeah, very early on.
At welterweight, who did he fight at welterweight?
By the way, I think
I think it was actually Miguel Cotto's. Yeah, Miguel Cotto's brother, like Jose Miguel or something.
Yeah.
By the way, the thing that I think that everybody's forgetting about Canelo, if he was walking around at his natural, I own horses and I'm walking around and eating, tainted cattle weight, he'd be still a welterweight. Like this fucking jackoff is actually going up about 20 pounds all the way to the light heavyweight division and fucking people up at the light heavyweight division. Like that's crazy to me. You don't go up in weight, you go down in weight. I mean, I'm pretty convinced that Alvarez right now could cut all the way to welterweight and clean out the division if he wanted to. Instead, this complete lunatic gained weight, which is the dumbest thing in fighting ever. Like, you don't gain weight. Like, you're dream in life is I want to be a super heavyweight and go fight Fedor Emelianenko or Anthony Joshua. What are you talking about? That's dumb. You cut weight so you're bigger. Alvarez did the unthinkable. As a welterweight, as a middleweight, as a light heavyweight, I'm not going to be shocked when this guy goes heavyweight and want the title. I'm literally not going to be shocked by that. I'm going to go, yeah, dude's a stud. Yeah, bro. He's a stud, bro. He is. And I make all his money. I'm just saying it out loud, bro. Yo, Andrew, you going to front me again when we go to the next fight?
Oh, shit.
So here's the debate. Alvarez number 1, Lomachenko number 2. Andrew, is that your final vote?
Yeah, that's my final vote.
All
and
right.
you know what, you guys? I don't think it even changes if Lomachenko beats Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is very young. Right? It's more of a win for Lopez than it is Lomachenko.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's the reason why Lomachenko's wanting to take on Lopez now is because it's that, Floyd Mayweather Canelo, scenario. It's like, let me get him now while he's younger before he gets better and I get older. So yeah, I mean, even it's way more of a victory for Teofimo if he gets it.
Because I think he would look better maybe if he had went through the Olympics, had a medal or something, but he doesn't even come from any medal background. So no, it doesn't change even if he beats Teofimo.
Boop, 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 boop. Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert.
And Billy Joe Saunders, if that fight does take off, that's another great title defense under Alvarez's belt, man.
Yeah, I mean, in addition to being the lineal middleweight champion, he moves up to fight for a fucking title at super middleweight, comes back down to middleweight, and then hops up to fucking light heavyweight, wins titles there. I mean, that's like definition of fucking pound for pound, number one guy right there. Yeah.
All right. So final answer.
Lee, I'm going to take off.
I get that. I'm going to get you out on time.
You're out on time.
All right, I'm 7 minutes over. All right, calm down. I'm about to vote this. So number 2, Lomachenko. Number 1, Alvarez. So Fight Net Radio officially, Andrew, you realize this, that everybody is going to turn around and start writing.
Oh, jeez.
I'm doing this. I'm literally doing this for Miguel because he's never experienced this. Tomorrow, Miguel, when everybody has a top 10 pound for pound list, you heard it here first. All right, so final answer. All right, on the top 10 pound for pound list. All right, hold on, I'm pulling it up. Oh my God.
Did you guys see about Roy Jones though? Roy Jones threw his hat in the name in the hat this week.
Yeah. And
number
the
1
old
pound for
Beezers
pound.
tournament. Yeah.
Oh my God, the Super Senior 6.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that on Sunday. All right, we are in agreement. Officially, the Fight Net Radio top 10 pound per pound. All right, number 10, Manny Pacquiao. Everyone agree? Nod your heads. Number 9, Mikey Garcia. Everyone nod your head quietly. Number 8, Juan Francisco Estrada. I rolled the R's, Miguel.
Oh, nice.
Number 7, Gennady Golovkin. Please give me a green card. I live in Santa Monica. Gennady Golovkin. Number 6, Alexander Usyk with the crazy eyes. Number 5, Naoya Inoue. Yes, I had neighbors named Inoue on either side of me. Number 4, Crawford. Number 3, Spence. Number 2, we all agree it's Vasily Lomachenko. And number 1, pound for pound, which we can't not escape and makes Oscar's dick literally hard, Canelo Alvarez. Are we completely cool with our list, Andrew?
Yeah, it's a good list.
Really? That's how you're closing the show? That's fucking good, I guess. I don't know. I gotta go feed my fucking kids and go fucking fix the hole in the fence, and I don't know. I'm gonna eat a casserole, Lee. I just am. That's my life. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll have sex tonight. I don't know. I'm married, Lee. Let me go. Let me go. I've got to go back to my regular life. You ran out of gas. You were doing so strong, Andrew.
I know. Well, this kind of got long. I don't know. Screw this.
By what, 9 whole minutes? We did
the damn pound for pound thing.
Go.
Damn pound for pound thing.
Bro, it's always a tiresome thing, but we have to do it once every couple of months. Okay?
Yeah, I hear you.